chills, some tears too. That's my friend Yoko on the cello on one of my beats. Man, it just soothes my worries right now. So good to have connections with friends, creating, sharing things right now. Oh man. Woo. Oh, Yoko, get it. So this is day 2 of home recording my album while being a human in this moment in time. A few days ago, before the big shutdown here in Portland, I'm going to do a post about this later. I took some cool pictures, but I dropped off my recording gear and disinfected all of it at my friend Yoko Silk's house, who's a cello player. And because she had planned to play cello on one of my songs, but we didn't want to go in each other's homes. We didn't want to be around each other. So I went to her backyard. We stayed a distance, played her the song, handed off all my gear, and then we did a FaceTime. And she just went for it, and told her what key it was in, the key of C, which is the root note. Shout out to Joy Helprish there, coming up with root motives, is love. So perfect for Yoko and I. She officiated my wedding with Brooke, my wife, Brooke Bodine. So she's very important, and now she gets to be on my album, my EP, whatever it is. And just really, wow, what technology we have, right? Where I can just put some gear on near someone's doorstep, and we can FaceTime and still record and still create together, even though we can't be together. Just so beautiful. Today's been a little different. I've only got to do 2 takes of one of my songs today, because mostly today I have been doing FaceTiming with patients and just checking in with them, making sure that things are going well with them, and writing emails to patients, and just doing other things. And yesterday was a really rough day, just lots of sadness, lots of grief. We just, at the clinic that I am a part of, that I own with my wife and we own with another doctor, we just realized there's just no way we could keep up our payroll. It wasn't possible. So better for them to get unemployment, and so we weren't able to keep everybody. And it's just this time of uncertainty. And that song that I just played with Yoko on it, there's a line in there that says, "I'm embracing uncertainty, and I'm doing it artfully." And I wrote that line before all of this. I actually can look at it right now on a Post-it note that I put up way before this happened. It's just a way to live in the world that's different, to embrace the uncertainty. I think a lot of us who have been having inner lives or talk to other people who consider themselves spiritual, or they are into self-help or into connection with nature or any of these things, they often will talk about this idea of uncertainty and embracing it, because it's an illusion, right? Security is an illusion. That's where I was going with that. Look at all the CEOs, some will probably get bailed out, but even companies like Boeing, or companies that had seemingly endless amounts of money, which means, in this way of thinking, endless amounts of security, and that's all gone, right? So how do we embrace the uncertainty of what's to come? It can be exciting too. And I don't think I talked about it yesterday, but this idea that there's going to be a breakdown before there's breakthrough. I think I did talk about that, but that's more what we have to embrace, and I continue to embrace. And those moments that I have of anxiety or even overwhelm, little bits of panic, it's just important for me to just sit with those emotions and continue to parent myself and be good to myself. So, self-care, really, cherishing the connections that I can have with my wife, Brooke, right now. And so even though today I didn't get to hardly record any, I might record a little bit right now. We're in a timeless state right now, and we're kind of always in a timeless state. But right now more than ever, right? How do you guide yourself through the power of timelessness? How do you know that the words that you say, the things that you create, they're actually eternal? So hopefully as a collective right now, we're kind of getting this step back and this rejuvenation of our dreams, of what's in our hearts, of what's in our purpose. And when I talk about purpose, I don't just mean like external. I also mean purpose as a quality. What is the quality that you bring? So those of us who have already had strong inner lives and have thought about that a lot and have worked on that through meditation, contemplation, workshops, dealing with relationships, following your dreams, creativity, all of those things. It's our time to really shine. And also, if that's something that scares you, to like sit in your room for 20 minutes and do nothing, or sit in your room for 20 minutes and write, or to just be like, okay, I'm feeling this anxiety, I'm feeling all this fear, I'm feeling panic. To be able to sit with that feeling and just continue to breathe into it and continue to tell your body that it's safe. So fear is safe. All of these things are safe. Talked a little bit about that yesterday, but can do it again. And just continue to connect with people and connect with yourself. One of the best ways that we can have that deeper connection with others comes from that intimacy we have with ourselves. And how we become more intimate with ourselves is by radical self-honesty about how we're really feeling, about what's really going on, and about what we really want. Yeah. Let's listen to Yoko one more time on the cello, because it was so dope. God, she's good. One more time. I can't even rap the lyrics right now. The cello's too good. Thank you very much for taking your time. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, way to slow down. Now just go play, go be with yourself, go enjoy, go connect, eat some good food, take good care. All right. Epiphany Bubbles, Chapter 1, coming soon. Love y'all.